Not one chair?
I don't do chairs.
So what about your guests? We all just gonna stand, stare at you?
Guests? No. Did you come in here to drag me from my office decor, or do you want to prep for Top Takes Daily?
Let's prep.
Great. All right.
Yeah.
So obviously what Shep said was beyond the pale, but you've already been memed to death on social media, so it's not like it's going anywhere.
You know what, Ash, the more and more
soon.
I think about Shep right now, the angrier I'm getting, so I'd rather not talk about this.
Okay, be that as it may, you will have to talk about it, and
Mila?
you can't
You spoke about Mila on
lose your
TV?
cool on national television.
I don't care about TV. That is not cool.
I'm sorry. Do you think that this is a prestige TV show? They're going to ask you about it. You're going to talk about it, and you're going to get your emotions in check. Do you understand?
That was not acceptable.
Sure. Tell that to him when you see him in person.
Oh, I will.
But when you talk about it on TV, because believe me, you will have to talk about it on TV, you need to keep an even keel. You can say that the comment was unacceptable. You can even call him trash if you want.
But
I
isn't
don't
that
care.
basically losing my cool again?
Not if it's true. Okay? The main thing is you need to keep your cool so that it doesn't look like you're about to attack Kendrick Perkins for bringing it up on television. That's going to make you look weak.
Okay. I can get with that.
You could play the disappointed parent card, right? Oh, I expected more from my fellow man. The NBA is a brotherhood. Blah, blah, blah. Whatever.
High road or low road, right?
No, they're both the high road. Both the high road, just different flavors. But the key is you got to be authentic, all right? You need to be you. You just need to be the calmest, most mature version of yourself possible.
Yeah, that's kind of like when I was in college. It kind of reminds me of that time when...
No, I don't have time to go on a trip down memory lane. Do you have anything else to say about Top Takes Daily?
No. I have no more questions.
Excellent. I'll see you at the studio. I'm going to meet you there. I need to lay some ground rules with the showrunner. And I also want to be there in case anything crops up last minute. Does that sound good?
Sounds like a plan. Again, thank you for your advice. Thank you for... Get some chairs in here next time.
Engage your core. Sit on the yoga ball. Wouldn't hurt.
What you got there, Ashley? Huh?
Bunch of hopefuls.
Okay.
Trying to ride your coattails.
And,
and here he is.
MP, my name is Jocelyn Davies, executive producer for Top Takes Daily. So nice to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
As I was telling Jocelyn earlier, we are open to any discussion involving one Shep Owens, but we do expect those questions to be respectful. And if you wish to move on quickly from any given question, we expect that desire to be honored.
And as I was just explaining to Miss St. Germain, this is a reputable program on $1 billion network. We take procedures and standards very seriously and will, of course, treat MP
No
with
snacks in the dressing room.
Oh, my gosh. I will take care of it.
Second day this week.
Got it.
Yeah.
It's done.
Chips,
$1 billion
cookies,
network.
crackers, popcorn.
Got
I'm
it.
not
Got
asking
it.
for
Thank
much.
you so much. 60 seconds.
Thank you.
Very reputable.
That's Stan right there.
We'll, of course, treat MP with the utmost respect and professionalism at all times.
Will you guys have snacks?
Oh, yeah, we got snacks.
Hey, and I'm good. Let's do it.
Jocelyn, I mean it. Okay? This is not the day for Kendrick to try to go viral over anything. Are we clear?
Ash, loosen up a little bit. I can handle Perkins. That's no problem.
See? MP's a big boy. He can take care of himself.
Oh, of that I'm sure. But I can take care of myself. Okay, let's not forget that.
Okay. You ready to head a set now?
Yeah.
Let's head over. Everyone, I'd like to introduce MP.
Hey, how's it going? Sam Woods. Big fan. Nice to meet you.
Thanks, man.
Of course, you know JJ
My guy. Good to see you.
and Kendrick.
Hey, what's going on, superstar?
Awkward. All right, you're going to sit right here adjacent to me. Thanks.
All right. Places, everyone.
All right, everybody. We're going live. Thanks for coming on the show. Here we go.
Anytime.
Just follow my video. 5, 4, 3. And welcome back to Top Takes Daily. And for our next segment, we are joined live in studio by the guy everybody is talking about, our very special guest, MP. Welcome to the program.
My man, thank you guys for having me on.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. Now, I know this might be a sensitive subject, but I just want to get right into it. We all saw what happened on draft night.
Yeah.
But we haven't heard your side of the story. So I'm wondering, how does it feel to be on the receiving end of a mixed reaction like that on what should be the most enjoyable night of your life?
that just comes with the territory, you know? Like, we make a lot of money, and it's all because of those passionate fans out there. Night in and night out, coming into the games and showing their support. It's because of them, you know what I'm saying? And yes, the fans are free to express their feelings however way they want, but it don't matter to me.
I mean, are we serious right now? Listen, MP, with all due respect, do you expect us to believe that? If I'm my own so-called fans were booing me, that wouldn't sit right with me at all.
Yo, Kendrick, my man, it doesn't bother me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know in the long run, people will come around and, see what I'm all about. You know, and that's just giving everything that I got to this game. You know, not only to the team, but to this city, man. You know, it's my job. Proving my worth to these fans is my job. You know, so I know right now they may be booing, but soon enough they're gonna be cheering for me.
MP, let's stay with the draft for a moment. A big part of the reaction to your selection was the fact that Shep Owens, your biggest rival, was still on the draft board.
That's right.
But a lot of people think he has the higher upside due to his athleticism and the fact that he has loads of untapped potential as a relative newcomer to this game, whereas you've been trying to work on your skill set for the last decade plus. How would you respond to people who think you've got the higher floor but the lower ceiling?
I mean, look, Shep would be a great track and field player. I mean, all you gotta do is run fast, jump high, and you get a medal. You feel me what I'm saying?
Okay.
I mean, but if you wanna be the best hoop in the world, you gotta shoot, you gotta defend, you gotta think at a high level, and Shep does not do that.
Oh, shots fired.
It's the truth.
Perk, you know I've been in MP's corner the whole time. But
Somewhat.
You don't think, come on now.
Come on, man.
You don't think Shep can learn those things?
JJ, man, you know, honestly, I really don't. I really don't, man. I've been working on my craft for years, for decades at that. You know, and my results speak for themselves in both wins and losses. I mean, what has Shep done so far? Other than filming his little reality TV show and going around shopping for chains, he ain't done nothing.
It's a good show.
Come on, man.
It's more entertaining than his game.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But, you know, I'm a student of the game. I've watched plenty of tape on this guy, and he just doesn't think on a high level, and he doesn't make game-winning plays. Simply put, not like I do at least. You know, you can dunk from the free throw line, you can win the dunk trophy, whatever, but those guys winning that dunk trophy aren't the same guys winning a Larry O'Brien at the end of the season. And that's just facts.
MP, you know we keep it real on here. I gotta ask you, man to man, how do you respond to Shep Owens calling you out on his reality show?
Oh, wow.
This dude took shots at you. He took shots at your family. He even took shots at your girl. What do you say to something like that?
You know, I'm going to say this as calmly as possible because at the end of the day, it's disappointing to me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, to me, basketball is a place where you express joy. Yeah, I want to beat my opponent, don't get me wrong. So in the heat of the moment, words do get exchanged. But to talk about another man's family? Like, fam, I'm embarrassed for him. My man has a lot of growing up to do.
Well, what I want to know and we want to know, the next time you two meet, are you going to exchange words? Are y'all going to exchange words?
I don't know, but I'm sure there's going to be a discussion, that I can promise you. You know, I'm not expecting him to change his stripes. You know, he is who he is. You know, so when someone shows you who they are, you believe them. That's it. You know, that's what my parents told me, and that's just how I live.
Well, this has been unforgettable, and I'd love to continue this conversation, but unfortunately, we are out of time. MP, thank you for joining us.
Wait, so that's
It's
it?
been a real pleasure. Yeah, and then we got to wrap things up, but you have been a tremendous sport, and we really appreciate you answering the tough questions. We wish you all the best, you and your family and your girl. Coming up next, we talk early season
got jokes,
contenders and pretenders, but first, this commercial break.
Probably both. It all depends on the overall, honestly.
Which part of your game do you want to see most portrayed in NBA 2K?
Mostly just shooting and the hustle plays, rebounding, just cheering my teammates on in the game.
Just to see me be able to dunk on the game, just see my vertical on the game, you see how high I can jump on it.
If there's one badge that your player needs to have in the game, what is it?
Catch and shoot. Yeah, at first, because
And this game features two tremendous passing teams, and there should be a lot of fun watching these teams move the ball.
Substitution on the court.
Entirely new group now out there. On the court for the Pistons, Diallo out there with MP. Then it's Corey Joseph. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Wiseman in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Back to MP. And the rejection by Smith. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Just 4 to shoot. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Nembhard. Indiana moving it around. Passes it to Neesmith. Just 5 on the clock. And the rejection by MP.
Indiana ball.
Just 3 to shoot. 6 feet out.
Yeah, really like the defensive focus and intensity at the start.
Going inside. And counted. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And boy, are they attacking the paint.
Buddy Hield, he's checked in for the Pacers.
Alec Burks.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pistons.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
Another thing they're doing right out of the gates tonight, applying a ton of defensive pressure.
Neesmith can't get it to go. And so MP will bring it up for Detroit. 19-point game. It seems everyone wants a piece of MP. It was announced Mobile One will run a campaign centered all around him.
And hard to ignore the star power that MP has started to build from his time in college until now. He's becoming a household name.
The pass to Smith. To the paint. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. MP, no good. And for the Pacers, they come in off a great outing against San Antonio. So here we are, Greg, looking at the Indiana Pacers. They've been looking for a star player to lead the way. Have they found it?
It's so tough for the small market teams like them to acquire this type of talent. They know they have to draft well and develop their players within the program. Hopefully they'll be able to mold some of these young ones into stars moving forward. Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Hield finds Smith. Over Burks. Smith, no luck.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
MP. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4. On draft night, many people wondered where MP might land. But Greg, you think he was worthy of that 18th pick?
Well, I was a little surprised to see him go in the first round, but clearly his team believed in him, and the leadership and intangibles he brings are really hard to ignore.
Kept alive by Indiana. Smith trying to break loose. Jackson misses.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And here's Burks. MP kicks to Joseph. Pass to Diallo. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Neesmith, the pass to Smith. To the inside. Jackson takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Boy, you love what this guy is doing right now. He's taking smart shots, shooting a high percentage, starting to cook.
Here's MP. It's rebounded by Indiana. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Yeah, in that game, I thought they took advantage of some sloppy play, but give them credit. They turned mistakes into points.
Well, you have to capitalize when your opponent has miscues, and give this team some credit. Every time that opponent turned it over, they capitalized.
Stewart's checked in for the Pistons. Inside. MP, good. MP's got 6 points.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Smith on the wing. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Neesmith. Here's Jackson. Takes it off the glass. 6 points for him.
Well, good vision from the inside and kicking it to the perimeter.
Here's MP. In the hoop for his fourth field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Neesmith, no good on the 3.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
And MP throws it down.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Pass to Neesmith. Back to Heald. Passes it to Jackson. And the rejection by MP. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession.
Now into the lineup for the Pistons, Ivy.
7 seconds left here in the first quarter.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
MB getting it done for the Pistons. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We come back right after this.
39. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your...
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a comfortable margin for the Pistons here, guys.
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Jackson and Turner man the post positions. Then it's Neesmith. And it's Nembhard in at the point guard. That's the Pacers' 5.
Bogdanovich, the first thing that comes to mind is the ability to catch and shoot. But he's a guy that can also create off the bounce.
To me, he's one of the most underrated players in the game today. Bojan has the handle to create separation for a quality shot. He's tremendous on the backboards. He plays really solid defense. He works hard every single night, super competitive, just a guy you want on your side.
Here's Neesmith. A three-pointer, no good. And so, MV will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. Count it.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Nembhard, the pass to Mathurin. Here's Turner, and oh, what a play. He just palms the block.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Evaluating recent attempts, Doris, to create super teams. They haven't quite worked out as planned, have they?
What we understand now is the game isn't played on paper. So many things go into winning: chemistry, health, and if you risk your future trying to put together a super team with no consideration for what comes next, that can be problematic.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Wara checked in, and it's T.J. McConnell in for Neesmith. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Different look here for the Pacers have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
For the Pacers, T.J. McConnell. One shot.
One shot. And when you look at the complete game of the Detroit Pistons, there are struggles on both ends of the floor, which I'm sure can feel discouraging at times.
And MP throws it down.
Yeah, a natural scorer. Ivy is developing into a tremendous playmaker.
Pacers trail by 19. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
And looking at the Pistons' recent performance break, which end would you want to see improve first?
Kevin, I'd have to say defense. More stops means more chances in the open floor, and it would help them keep games competitive.
Neesmith can't get it to go.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
Ivy. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
The assist.
MP's got 3 assists now in this one. And for Detroit, they come in off a good outing against the Knicks in New York.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
Well, how about the job they got from their bench? That productivity was a major part of the outcome.
During the Sixers' process days, Doris, they developed lots of undrafted players.
They certainly did, Kev. Look no further than a guy like T.J. McConnell, who entered the league in 2015. Philly allows T.J. to learn how to play the lead guard position. He got plenty of minutes. He could play through his mistakes, and all that experience was huge for McConnell's game.
Talent on full display for MP. This guy's putting on a clinic.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Here's Ivy, and Detroit again with the bucket.
Too smooth from the mid-range. Defenders can't let Ivy get comfortable from there.
Pacers trail by 21. McConnell passes to Neesmith. Healed against Burks. Out to Smith. 5 to shoot. Here's McConnell. That shot is off. And Detroit the other way now. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Shot good by Diallo.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And that finish sums up the whole game. They have a big lead due to execution on drives just like that. And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
MP passes to Stewart. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Healed outside. Now, here's Neesmith. Defense is right there. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. They grab their own miss. And they pick up 2.
Burks.
Burks has got 5 now.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And the basket by Jackson.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Here's MP. An easy 2 points on the layup. MP's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Boy, heads-up play by MP. Those offensive rebound putbacks are great when you're trying to build momentum.
Neesmith misses the three.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots. That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. And this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year.
Yeah, and they lost the season series to this squad last time around. Maybe a little extra motivation tonight to show they've improved.
Stewart kicks to MP. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. In the corner, it's Diallo. Here's MP. Count that one. MP's got 25 points.
Boy, tough sledding inside. MP fierce enough to get the job done.
Now the pass to Neesmith. Off target with his three. He gets it up. That shot off. And so it's the Detroit Pistons leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
And on the floor for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. Duran out there with MP. Then it's Ivy. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic, and it's Hayes in at the one spot.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And a drive like that one could be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
Detroit's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. To the middle, here's MP. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. MP's got 27 points.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Healed the pass to Turner. Pass to McConnell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
And the Pacers finished 25 and 57 last season. Their worst record.
And last season, a tough one, Indiana, with their lowest winning percentage, Greg, in over 30 years.
One shot.
Yeah, but I loved how they approached the end of the season. Bringing in Tyrese Halliburton, playing a lot of the younger players, planning for the future.
Now McConnell. 7 points in the game. And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game.
15 foul.
Double by Bogdanovic. Shot from 12.
You have to respect the defensive effort from MP, doing whatever he can to make that a tough shot.
Bogdanovic dishes to MP. And Bogdanovic throws it down.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Pistons foul. MP.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pistons.
Is in the penalty.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Now, here's MP. 27 points for him. Down low. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Fourth personal foul.
Very hard to stop Bogdanovich. He's excellent at keeping his follow-through despite taking the contact.
The Pacers making a change here. Tice is checked in. The Pacers shooting not great, 40% for the game. Pass to Neesmith. Back to McConnell. Pass to Tice. Tips it. Jackson finds Tice. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Boy, Daniel Tice bided his time. Was not a rotation player early, but this guy is smart. He's physical. He can play on the defensive end at a high level.
Doris, I'd love to hear your thoughts on Daniel Tice and what he means to this team.
Well, this is a guy who is the epitome of a hard worker. Daniel Tice is undersized to play the center position, but the countless hours of perfecting the craft, understanding the extra time needed in order for him to make an impact on the floor.
They're doing a very good job at the line this half.
He's made one and missed one so far in the game.
And what you appreciate about MP is how even-keeled he is. He's someone his guys love playing with.
And stolen by MP. And the dunk by Stewart.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
And there's the pass to Neesmith. Indiana again missing.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Tice against MP. Now, here's Neesmith. Not a lot of room. Pass to Nembhard. McConnell with it. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Nembhard. 6 to shoot. Unloads from 13. Fades and shoots. Jackson finds Tice. And there it is for him.
Daniel Tice has proven he's more than capable of giving an opportunity on the face-up game. Pretty jumper there.
And there's the feed to MP. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. MP's got 5 points in the quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Ivy trying to get open as Bogdanovich. Ivy with the bucket. Ivy's got 8 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Neesmith can't get it to go. Detroit's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. MP passes to Bogdanovich, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
Boy, you put the ball in the hands of the open man. MP textbook techniques to grab the assist.
Doubled by Bogdanovich. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Detroit's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Hayes finds MP. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Here's MP. And he banks in the layup. MP's got 32 points in the game.
What you love about what MP just did, he runs into resistance, but keeps his cool, finds a way around it, and finishes through contact. That's excellent basketball.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals, establishing position early, controlling the backboard.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. We've got Johnson. Neesmith is out there with Smith. Then there's Hill. And it's Duarte in at the shooting guard. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line. And the media is able to vote on awards like all rookie. But, Greg, those awards can end up determining a player's max salary. Any concern there?
No doubt there is. But somebody has to decide those awards, right? And no matter who it is, there's always going to be some pushback. So as long as contracts are tied to them, that power will be in someone else's hands.
Here's Stewart, and the shot is good.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead. What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Substitution on the court. At the line for Indiana, Miles Turner. One shot.
And back in 2021, Myles Turner put up a crazy stat line. 7 made threes, 13 rebounds, and 3 blocks. Just the 4th time someone has reached those numbers in a game.
Got a piece of it. There's the killer two-handed slam.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Shot by Hield, nobody around, and they recover it. And Turner kicks to Hield. No good from outside. Detroit's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. MP passes to Diallo. Good, and the assist goes to MP. And for Turner, Greg, that ridiculous line has been equaled by only 2 players ever.
Hey, Kevin, how about that? Only Karl Anthony Towns and Vince Carter, who've had the combination of threes, rebounds, and blocks. Shows you how special Turner's all-around game is.
Diallo, the pass to MP, and that one good.
And this speaks to how poised MP is, not allowing the physical contact to alter the shot.
And the Pistons make... Making a change here. Stewart's checked in. Greg, you think of everything that goes into making it to the NBA as a player. Did it come easy for you, or was it all work?
It's easy, really, to overlook the grind, but when you love the game, all those hours in the lab don't feel quite like work. At least not until you start getting a little longer in the tooth.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Hill deciding where to go with it. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
And I've always appreciated the unselfish nature of George Hill. He always has his eyes surveying the floor.
It's good. MP's got 38 points.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Inside, here's Tice. Feeds to Johnson. Got it. Good job in the low post. Johnson's got 4 this quarter. Pistons shooting has been just uncontainable. 72%. MP passes to Stewart. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. Neesmith, he's checked in for Hill.
Aaron Neesmith.
Here's MP. Passes it to Stewart. Shoots over Johnson. And the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Outside Hill. Here's Neesmith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 13 feet away. And it's off the back rim. No good. And so it's Joseph with it. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Are you looking at the MVP race last season between 3 incredible big men with Jokic, Embiid, and Giannis Antetokounmpo? Analyzing that, Doris, what's your big takeaway?
The idea that the big man, the 5 spot in the NBA is obsolete, that argument is over. What impresses me is the skill level of NBA players, particularly manning the center position in the modern age. Highly skilled, can shoot it, can take it off the bounce, and are exceptional passers. Boy, this is fun to watch.
Releases. They get it back. Johnson. And the rejection by MP. The pass to Stewart. Pistons passing it around. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. MP's got 40 points. And Indiana shooting only 35% in the fourth quarter. The offense looking a little rickety. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Pistons.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
Boy, I think you could pick about any area of this basketball game and feel like he excelled in it. He was a dominant figure at both ends of the floor and finishes with a triple-double. What an unbelievable performance.
At the line for the Pistons, MP.
And both free throws good for MP. On offense, here are the Pacers. Pass to Neesmith. His three-pointer's off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Omoruyi.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Pass to Hill. And here's Tice. Oh, and he just jams it right over MP. Wow.
What a contest this is turning into almost like a dunk contest, Kevin.
You're right, Greg. They are really going at it, and it's bound to only get more intense from here on out. And here is Neesmith. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
The leadership that George Hill offers is invaluable. This guy is a phenomenal floor general.
MP outside. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you later.
I might just throw a party in my room. She call me daddy, daddy issues Kim Jong. Oh, I'm with my crew, Yeah, shut your mouth.
Great game tonight. You really had to working on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, man, I was just trying to stay aggressive. You know, my teammates were looking for
Upper echelon of the clouds, yeah, wide roll renown. Don't put her on a pedestal. I put her on a better views. Put her in some better shoes. Now she's making better moves.